All right. Yeah, so let's just start with some nice deep breathing and centering, just getting from all the outside life drama that's happening around. Just into your inner sanctuary. So just focusing on your breath, staying in the present moment, feeling any sensations in the body with loving awareness. Noticing your breath and the quality of your breath, the movement it creates in your body. Good. And then maybe we can try this breathing exercise. It's called box breathing because you try to maintain the same count for inhale and then slight hold, exhale, and slight hold. So, normally we do it 4, 4, 4, 4, but if that's too long, especially for the holds, it might feel too long for a count. We could start with 3. So inhale for 3, hold for 3, exhale for 3, and then hold for 3. And so do a few, and if you find that it makes you dizzy, you can, stop your breath, but see if you can sort of follow that count and really focus on counting and just that breath. Hold for 3, exhale for 3, and hold for 3. Sometimes with the holds, you have to go really slow. So if even the 3 is too much, then just pause for a second and then, slowly get more used to it. Your body sort of resets the carbon dioxide tolerance, and then you can do longer holds, and that seems to be actually beneficial for our physiology, because if you and that happens Parkinson's a lot, that you tend to breathe very shallow and faster, so you take more breaths and you're getting rid of too much CO2, and that actually makes the oxygen less available to you. So it's kind of like a little counterintuitive, but the CO2 is actually important for the blood pH, and so it's it's a very important balance between CO2 and oxygen. But we with pranayama we have to go really slow, otherwise you can get dizzy and unwell. Right, so let's take a big inhale in with those arms up and overhead. And then exhale slowly as you come down into a forward fold. So let all the tension and all the stress go. And inhale. Come up again, rise up. And then exhale, forward fold. And inhale up. And exhale down. And inhale up. And exhale down. Good. And then come back to seated. And then we'll try to squeeze the shoulder blades back and together, right? So you're squeezing back, holding for a few seconds. So the shoulder blades come towards each other. And then release. Come to neutral. Good. And let's do a couple more times. So squeeze, but keep breathing. Feel the chest opening and the back muscles contracting. And release. And then squeeze back. And release. Awesome. And then let's stretch then the other way. So as you cross, your shoulder blades sort of slide apart. And you can stretch those muscles in between. You can slightly round the back too. And then we'll put that other arm on top. Take a couple more breaths. Right. All right. And then let's go side to side. So exhaling, reaching down. Inhale all the way up. And exhale down. And inhale up. And exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Good, and then we'll try to stay here on the right and take a few breaths into those ribs here. To feel the ribs expand with the breath. Sending the breath into the lower left lung. Good. And then come back up. Take a few regular breaths. And then we'll do the other side. So reaching down. And then again, try to breathe into the right side of the body. Stretching the muscles and also sort of activating the diaphragm here. Good, and back up. And then we'll go for a forward fold and stay there. And see if you can breathe into the back. Feel the muscles between the ribs on the back expand, especially the lower ribs. Good, and then coming back up. Nice job. And then let's just move the head to side. Again, slow, nice, slow, controlled motion. Side to side, stretching the neck. Great, nice job, everyone. Good range of motion. And then we're gonna try to sort of brush down so you feel a stretch in the back of the neck. And then slowly lift up. You know, don't go too far back, but just a little bit. So you feel the opening in the front of the throat. And then exhale down, tuck the chin. And inhale, look up. And exhale down. Inhale, look up. Great. And then back to center. And then let's draw a circle with the head, with the nose. So you're circling in all directions. Good, and reverse, go the other direction. Perfect. Okay, and then let's bring the arms forward, thumbs up. Thumbs up, good. And then you're gonna point the thumbs as far back as possible and then drive those arms back. Right, so you're like this, and then you turn them to point out and reach back, good. Yeah, so turn out and reach back, good. And then turn them back in, line and cross. Right, and then again, open. Turn the thumbs back. Yeah, the thumbs point back as you, yeah, so you turn those, yeah, good. And then turn them in and cross. Good, do it one more time. As you go back, turn the thumbs to point back. Feel a stretch across the chest and cross. Okay. Let's work. And then lift the right arm, sorry, left arm, and then try to touch the neck. And then you can either stay here, stretching triceps, or you could try to grab the elbow and get it sort of even more back and closer to your head to increase that stretch. That's not too painful. And breathe. Great. And then we'll do the other side. So our right arm up, bend, and then either stay here or grab the elbow and you can sort of push it back even more. Keep breathing. Good. And then release. Awesome. And so just feel the whole area we just stretched. You might feel more sensation in there. And then let's do a twist with the whole upper body. So I'm gonna inhale, lengthen, and then twist over to your left. Keep the chest up. So your right hand on the left thigh or knee. Good, and just move the head to look over your right shoulder. And breathe. Perfect. And then back to center. Feel the difference. It's always a little lopsided. And then let's do the other side. So turn to your right. The other arm can be either pointing back or you can rest behind you on the chair. And then take a couple breaths, look into the right. And then slow look to the left. Perfect. And back to center. All right, now let's wake up the legs. Let's do 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's try to do 10 more. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Great. All right, and then we'll hug in on the left leg. You can either hold around your shin or under your knee. Do some ankle circles. Yeah, since we're all kind of low on energy today, let's skip the bands and and all that more hard work. And you know, these movements are simple, but they're so nourishing, and they can, even if you're really tired, they can just gently wake up your body. Good, and then reverse. Good. And then let's step that leg out to the side as much as you can. So either sitting close to the edge or maybe like around the edge of the chair. And so you're trying to open those hips, right, as much as you can. If you feel a stretch in the inner thighs, turning those feet out. And then we'll go onto that leg. So you can use your forearm or hand. And then, so Michelle, if it hurts, you can just leave the arm here. Or if that doesn't hurt, you can get that arm up and over. And then stay there for a few breaths. Oh, hi, Helen. We don't see you, but are you there? I just noticed you are there. Good. And then back to center. Let's try the other side. So go to the other leg. Good. And then back to center. Good. And then step that leg back in and step the other one out to the side. And we'll do the same thing. One more side bend on both sides. It's pretty much the same thing we just did. Yeah, so yeah, that right arm is on right knee. Left arm comes up and over. And then you lean towards that left leg. And right arm comes up and over. Good. Excellent. And back to center. And then back in. Oh yeah, and then let's do these because we haven't done it on this side. So right leg in, do the ankle circle. And reverse. Okay. Excellent. All right, so let's try to just gently stimulate the core. So maybe we can try the rocking back and forth, so sitting close to the edge, and then engaging the core, keeping the spine nice and long, and then leaning back so you can lift the feet off the floor. forward and back. Yeah, so you're rocking back and forth. Keep breathing. Good. All right. Nice job. And then back to center. And let's do the toes up, heels up. Toes heels up, toes up. Good. Okay. And then let's straighten the right leg, just straight forward, right? That. And then try to point and flex that foot. So point, flex, point, flex. So point those toes up. If you see it better without the sock, yeah. And up. Yes, as you point, you feel a stretch in the over here, right? And then contraction here. And as you flex, the contraction is here, the stretch is in the back. Good. And then just keep the ankle sort of relaxed for that forward fold. Then we're gonna hinge at the hips, keep that spine nice and long. And you might already feel a lot of stretch just up here. So feel free to stand there, stay there. Only if you want more sensation, you can come lower. Maybe sliding down your leg. Keep the breath flowing. Good, and then coming back up. And another side. So straighten the right leg and then do point and flex, point and flex. Must be a squirrel. Good, and then sliding down for that hamstring stretch. And the more you pull the toes towards your shin, the more you'll also feel it in the calf. So if you relax the foot, it's it's not as intense. And flex the foot while you're in that stretch, you'll feel it more in the leg as well. Actually, the air seems to be kind of nice and warm and springy. It's coming in now. Yeah, but I guess tomorrow more rain. All right. Excellent. And then let's go. Bring your arms out to the side. And then bring the hands behind your head and open. Bend and straighten. Good. And then so turn the if you see it, but turn the palms down and then turn them up and down and up a few times. Down and up. Yeah, keeping those arms straight, parallel to the floor. Good. And then we're gonna come into sort of like a warrior two pose. So again, you're trying to open that angle at the hips as much as you can, but one leg is straight, one leg bent. And then we're gonna turn the palms down and then look over to your right. If your right leg is bent, look over to your right. And let's hold it for a few breaths. Keep that nice long spine. Nice warrior posture. Just healing your inner strengths. Great. And then release the arms. And we'll slide down that straight leg for a side bend. Then let's just move the head in. So while you're still in that side bend, look down on the foot, and then look either straight forward or even up if that's okay for your neck on the inhale. So exhale, look down. Inhale, look up. Exhale, look down. Okay, you show just moving the head. That's okay for your neck and doesn't make you dizzy. Good. Good. And then coming back up. Okay. And then we're going to take the left arm and you're going to try to the foot. So you're in a little bit of a twist. Sorry, not foot, the thigh. So left arm, right thigh. Reach back left as possible. And then tap that thigh and open. And tap and open. Tap and open. Great. Okay. And then we'll switch legs. So yeah, take a moment to stretch your legs. And then we'll do the opposite. So right leg out to the side, left knee bend. And then we'll do the warrior arms. Keep that nice inner belly lift. So you're not sort of rounding, right? But nice and tall. Look over to your left and stay for a few breaths. And really like extend through that straight leg. So you're sliding that heel away, straightening that knee so that leg is active. And this one can also press down if you like, to sort of really kind of emulate the standing pose a little bit more. So you're activating both legs. Great. And then let's come down for a side bend. And then we'll move the head on the inhale, down on the exhale. Good. And then coming back up. And then we'll do that twisting. So you're gonna reach the right arm back behind you. So twisting to the right a bit. And then tap the knee on the other side. And open. And tap the knee. So feel that twist, right? Along the ribs. Open. And close. And open. And close. Awesome. And then back to center. And then relax your legs. let's do sort of like a both pose, but with one leg. So you can either hold around the shin or under the knee. Maybe let's hold under the knee. Let's all hold under the knee, and then if you can lean back just a bit, and then bring the shin so it's parallel to the floor, if you can. Yeah. Get to a little bit of a lean back, right? So you have to engage those core muscles. Keep breathing. Excellent. And then release. Take a couple of breaths, and then we'll do the other side. What a beautiful day today. All right, so lean back, keep that nice straight back, and then lift the heart up. So you can use the hands to sort of pull yourself through. Yeah, and then get that shin closer to parallel to the floor. Excellent. And release. Nice work. And then let's relax the abdominals, maybe sliding down towards your ankles, whatever feels good. Just a nice forward fold. Great, and then coming halfway up. So you're sliding your hands up your shins, stay on your knees, and then you're gonna try to open it's that seated sphinx, right? Where your shoulders down and back, elbows in, and then you're projecting the heart forward, shoulders back. And then stay there for a few breaths. Imagine you're a real sphinx lying on the sand. Good. And then back in. Do the cat and cow. So rounding, sliding the shoulders forward, and then lifting the heart. Shoulders squeeze back. And shoulders forward, round the back. Look at the belly button. And lift your gaze, lift your chest, lift your heart. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. And inhale. Good. Yeah. This always feels so good. I know sometimes it's hard for people to find that flexibility, but I think the more you do it, the better your muscles get used to it, and you find more of that range of motion. All right, and then I wanted to try this kind of stretch for the hip flexors. So there's again 2 ways to do it, right? Either like this, so turning to the side, or scooting to the side and then sending the leg back. So, but eventually you end up, being close to this shape. So you're trying to create this straight line from the shoulder down to your knee, or possibly the knee can be back behind the line, but not possibly not forward, because then you take the stretch out of it. So see if you can slide. And sometimes you have to like lean forward to get that knee back enough. And then you can try lifting up a little bit more, if that's okay. And then just stay here, slide the knee down, so extend the knee so you feel more of that stretch in the quad. Good, good, good. And then you can try to go a little bit more forward and then slide that leg back even more. And then we can try to straighten the knee, bend the knee, straighten the knee, bend the knee. Yeah, you might have to be like a little more forward leaning. You could do it up, but it is a back bend. So, if you're up and then you really straighten that knee, it's quite a bit of a back bend. Good, so do what you can. You okay, Rocky? Yeah, that's sometimes it's a little awkward to get into the position. Yeah, so try to lift the heart, lift the gaze, look forward. Yeah. Nice, that's it. Good. Excellent. And then we'll try to do the other side. So slowly find your way onto the other hip. And again, try to get that foot as far as possible. And then lift up. You can hold on to the back of the chair to sort of keep yourself from falling over, because you kind of have to hang down with one part of your butt, so you can hold the back of the chair. Lifting up and breathing, and sort of extending through the knee down towards the floor, as if you were trying to touch the floor with the knee. Great. And then maybe leaning forward more, and then getting that leg farther back, and then bending and straightening if you can. Good. Okay. And then come back to center. Good, and then we'll try putting the ankle on top. All right, so here, let's do some ankle circles. Great. And then let's move that knee up and down just to get a massage for that hip. Great. Okay, and then see, do you think we could do sort of that rocking with this? Can you try? Let's see if we can do it. So holding onto your shin and then rock back. See if you can lift. Nice. If it's not possible, then you can go back to regular rocking with that foot down. Nice. Awesome. Good. And then let's just try to sort of just cross the legs. So you're using more of those adductors, squeezing everything towards the midline. So try to push the outer shin on the left into the other shin. So you're squeezing in, squeezing in, squeezing in, squeezing in. So you feel the engagement in the inner thighs, and then stretch. You might feel a stretch on the outer hips as you're squeezing in into the midline. Good. And then release. Good. And then one more thing you can try to do. Sit, so straight knee into your chest. knee a little bit over to the right. And then it creates the stretch in this whole glute and the outer hip. Yeah, so you take the knee, ideally with that opposite hand, and then squeeze it towards the midline. Yeah, so now you go the other direction. Get the knee, so from left, go to the right. Yeah, whichever knee you can, but try to get the knee. So when you do that, right, you will feel it all the way into the hip joint. So this is like an internal rotation. And the hip would be external. This is internal. We could try this. So try to do this movement. So out with the knee, in with the knee. Out with the knee, in with the knee. Out with the knee, in. Yeah, try to squeeze that knee in. Out and in. Out and in. Good. All right. Now let's do the other side. So ankle up on top first. Do some ankle circles. Right. And I'll do the knee up and down. Perfect. And then we can try to do this rocks again. Lift, rock back. If that's okay. Nice job. Perfect. All right, and then let's cross. So you get that knee a little bit closer to the midline, right? And down. And then see if you can push those two shins into each other. So you're squeezing into the midline. So hold that isometric contraction. And release. And then let's do the knee in and out, in and out. Yeah, so out, and then back into the midline. Good. And then let's do this. So this is also internal rotation, right? So we're gonna try without moving the pelvis and the upper body. You're just moving the leg. So start with wide feet and then do it one knee in, one knee out. Kind of like a windshield wiper, but don't move your upper body or pelvis too much. So you should feel it more in the hip socket. Good. Nice work. Awesome. And then you can hop them together. All right, and then let's do some little sounding. So we'll work on a nice long sound, right? So inhale through the nose, and then open the mouth. All the way until you feel the abdominals sort of pushing in to get that last air out. Okay, and then you release the belly. Big breath in. Make it nice and loud, so you're really working those, the breath and the muscles in the throat. Good. And then we'll try to change the melody. So we'll and the shape of the mouth too. So we'll go between E and then ooh. So small mouth, ooh, E, wide mouth. E, ooh, E, ooh, E, ooh, E, ooh, E, ooh, E, ooh. Good, nice. And then we'll go up and down with the melody. That's again like a little different way how to work those throat muscles. So we'll go, let's see. Oh, oh, oh. Okay. So do something similar, but you start like in a D, and then you slowly lift the pitch to high, and then you go down from high to low. Oh. How is that going? Good. Yeah, it's kind of hard even for me. But yeah, the part of the Parkinson's voice can be that like flat pitch, right? So it's good to practice the different melody. All right. And then let's do just a bunch of tongue twisters. So let's just say Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers. 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 And then you try to say it nice and fast. Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers. Nice, nice, nice. Good. And then let's do one more. She sells seashells on the seashore. Okay. She sells seashells on the seashore. She sells seashells on the seashore. She sells seashells on the seashore. All right. Good job. Okay, and then you can relax your facial muscles and all other muscles. And then we can do a little guided body scan. So just make yourself comfortable in your chair. Now you can slightly slump, lean into the back of the chair. Closing your eyes if that feels okay. And then feeling your feet on the floor, the soles of the feet and the toes. And feel your ankles, tops of your feet. Feel your shins and calves. And your knees. And your thighs. And your belly. And your low back. And feel your chest. And your upper back. And feel your shoulders. And your arms. Feel your hands and fingers. And feel your neck. Your jaw. And the eyes and the eye sockets. And feel your whole body. And just hold it with loving awareness as you would hold a small child. Sending it some love and care. And take a deep breath in. Slowly start moving your fingers and toes. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. Good job, everyone. So let's close the class with our little tension setting and sending ourselves some care and love. May I be happy. May I be healthy. May I be mindful. May I have courage. May I have fun. And may I treat myself and others with love and compassion. And hands to your forehead as a reminder of the power of your thoughts. Hands to your lips as a reminder of the power of your words. And hands to your heart as a reminder of the power of your actions. Namaste. Thanks, everyone. Great job. turn off the recording.